So that's the only way I could think to get my own story told is for me to tell it.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Nichelle here with Hidden Jewels Magazine during COVID-19. Let's get to it.
What up? It's Ron Overlook. You tapped in with Hidden Jewels Magazine, baby. Let's get it.
Alright, welcome to Hidden Jewels Magazine. We're here with Ron Overlook. There you go. The owner of Overlook. So go ahead and talk about your brand and your business.
What up, y'all? You know the name. It's Aaron Overlook, Ron Overlook, for sure. About the business. Well, it's relatively new, I'll tell you that shit. Just learned a lot. It started from an idea, and the idea was just, man, like, my hard work goes unnoticed. And, you know, who should I get to notice it first? Mm-hmm. It's my fucking self. So I started with that. And, yeah, so from that, I'm here today, probably like 9-10 months in. And I failed a lot, I've won a lot. I'm just taking it day by day and just putting it into the brand. All my feelings are going into the brand. Like, you'll never hear me, you know, go on the gram and cry or talk about who's supporting me and who's not. All that shit's in the brand. So it's really self-explanatory, man. Overlooked. It's what you want it to be.
Okay.
It's what you want it to be.
You said failures. Would you consider your failures like people like, oh, I'm a failure, or as more as lessons?
Definitely lessons. Like, I mean, I won't act like I haven't said like, damn, maybe you're a failure. You know, so yeah. we all, it's easy to be negative, you know. So sometimes it just comes out. So, you know, I'm not gonna say I don't do that. I've done it. Shit, I probably did that shit last night. But I see posts though. You know, the posts that tell you just the positive self-talk is important, just like we talked last time. This fucking mask is killing me. But
a little bit harder.
Yeah, you know, you gotta like control the breaths a little more. You gotta pronunciate everything and shit. But yeah, I think that it just comes down to you know, just positive talk, because you're gonna fail. And a fail, I don't know. I don't think whoever decided to name a fail is fucked up. Because it's really, you know, it gives you opportunity to try something else. Like,
that's true.
What's the fun in getting it right the first time?
No fun.
No fun.
You're not learning anything.
And nothing. I mean, you get it, like, but then how do you think you feel when the next person comes along and they do the same thing you did, but they get a result that's 100 times better?
Yeah. When you could have had those opportunities to progress. It's no progression if you get it right the first time.
Exactly.
Come up with an acronym for fail.
Fuck all insight.
It's FAI. Okay, yeah.
Fuck all insight. FAI. Fuck all insight. Live.
There you go.
Bro, that was not. That was not practice. Fuck all insight. Live.
There we have it. What sacrifices were made in order for you to establish your business?
Hey, you wanna hear something funny?
Go for it.
And deadass, the first thing I sacrificed, like deadass, the first thing I sacrificed was my chain.
Oh,
like,
yeah. I
had a fucking 14 karat Cuban link, like it was like a mini Cuban, but basically it was like a $1,200 chain. And once I paid it off, it didn't take me long, like 3 months. I got rid of it because, I mean,
you gotta fund it.
Yeah, I had to fund it. The attention was cool, like it looked cool, but shit. At the time, I remember we was talking like I didn't have a job at the time, so I needed something that was like that had enough, you know, value behind it to allow me to start somewhere. So that was the first sacrifice. Second would probably be peace of mind, because you give that up the moment you service anybody. Because a lot of y'all motherfuckers let me fuck up, but I love y'all and the support. So, you know, that's probably the last time you hear me say it.
Yeah. First and last.
Bro, I sacrifice a lot, man. Time with my friends. Sometimes, like, you know, you gotta be with certain people. Sometimes I want to be with my homies. Sometimes I gotta be working.
Yeah.
You know. And then the peace of mind shit is huge, because you know, you love your friends and your friends love you, but sometimes when you don't get to kick it with your friends, they feel away. Just like how when you want people to kick it with you, or I want people to kick it with me and they don't, we all feel away, but
a little bothered.
A little
bit.
It ain't the end of the world, obviously.
Not,
but that shit is, it does add up to, you know, just you don't want to walk around feeling like your friends feel like you don't want to kick it with them.
Yeah.
That's not a good feeling. Because it's really just, you know,
you gotta handle business.
Getting the work done.
So how important is it to have a strong support system? Because you need a support system to be understanding of that.
And breakfast. Shit. Support for sure. Yeah, I mean, my support system is still being built. Like my team is still being built. I'm heavily like in my operations in the background and like what's going on. Mm-hmm. It's hard by myself, honestly. So it's like,
say it again.
It's hard by myself, yeah.
Yes, it is.
But for anybody, shit. But the support is like, without it, you can't last.
Yeah,
you know.
Seriously.
There's a few people like monarchs and fucking real ass heavy duty motherfuckers that I haven't, you know, had this problem. I've been trying to deal with it. But there's a lot of people that can do it by themselves. Mm-hmm. But you know, if you could have a team that just do, you know, especially
the little stuff,
little things, like it
definitely helps.
Yeah,
because
for sure. So I'm still working on that. But I really do need help. So right now, it's serious though, because you know you don't want to get the wrong person.
Definitely not. Definitely don't want to invite the wrong energy or the lack of energy into your business. Your business is your baby. You want to protect it at all costs. So you got to protect it from sneaky people, lazy people, greedy people, even hungry people. Like those are the ones you really got to watch out for. You don't want nobody taking it from under your feet.
Yeah, next man will do that.
Definitely.
Man.
What is one of the biggest setbacks that you've had with your brand, and how did you overcome it?
Damn. Let me see what you got for me. Honestly, I'm all about transparency, so this really doesn't bother me. Like people can judge me or whatever. I don't give a fuck, bitch. So one thing I'm still currently dealing with for real is just the true to the word, like being impeccable. So you know when I say that something's going to be delivered at this time, the plan is no matter how many people I have to deliver to in that time period, they get it. So that's one thing. Like I slowed down my production because I started to slack on. Like, bro, I was good. When I first started, it was easy. Hats, you feel me? But when I started introducing more to the brand, like I started with hats. Hats, cool. I go get it made. I go drop it off. After that, I did hoodies and hats. So I'm doing these hats and I'm doing these hoodies, and it's like they coexist next to each other, and they're both being bought. Yeah. So it's like, all right, now it looks good. You get excited, you get comfortable, and then shit. After that, I think I tried to do a shirt, like two shirt collections, and then that's when I started fucking like. I'm like, oh shit, all right, I need to take a break because I'm making new shit, and so when people bring it to my attention, like, and it's on my attention, but I just move forward. Like, I'm one of the dudes that's like, yeah, I got this shit that's here already, but I'm not satisfied, so something else about to get made. And
keep pushing yourself.
Exactly. And everyone doesn't see it like that, but it's like a fulfillment thing to me because, you know, like once I'm done pushing this, whatever, this shirt, let's say, what am I gonna do after this? I can't like, you know, I'm like one of the dudes, like when I know what I'm gonna do after it, I'm gonna just do it. I'm not gonna wait, you know? So a lot of people see that as like you gotta focus on what's at hand first before you go to the next thing. Like I've heard that. I've heard you can't, you know, make something new before you ship what's already. I've heard that. And I'm like, you know, that's what's the main setback, just the backups.
Yeah.
How am I operating behind closed doors? And for months, that's just one thing that's been my focus. I'm not ahead of it yet. I'm about even with it. So,
okay.
Yeah.
That's not bad. And you can order your stuff offline.
At the moment, no.
Okay.
At the moment, you cannot. So like like I said, while I'm changing my operations, I'm taking the advice I was given for once, and I'm not going to have things that are available for purchase on my site because it gets out of hand when people buy it. And then next thing you know, I have to fulfill it or refund it. So that's another thing, refunds. I'm still working on refunds. Like, you know, people think that they're the only person that need a refund. And it's like, you know, I'm not a fucking millionaire.
At all, in that process.
That is a fucking process.
Whole process.
So, like, that's just one thing, and you know, I'm just learning, bro. So it's my first year, not even like the full first year. So I like to just be able to notice, like, the fact that I appreciate you asking me that because I was able to sit here and tell you like where I fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
Reflect on it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I do it at home often, but like this upcoming turn is gonna be way better than the one I'm currently in. So I'm excited to just get this done. You know?
So go ahead and speak on, you know, the process of establishing a business, like the trademarks, the names, and everything like that, and doing it by yourself, the self-education versus LegalZoom, putting it in someone else's hands.
Well, I would say don't be against legal. I mean, I didn't use LegalZoom, but don't be against it. Just kind of like really read what the fuck is going on.
Yeah.
And stay on top of it. But besides that, like, but my first month, honestly, my first month of launching, I had trademark issues that are still following me till today. Yeah. And man, a few people know, but like really, there's just like people that don't know. But that shit has been costing me about like $300 a month for the past 4 months. So like, just fucking do it. Like, people told me to do it, and I was like, nah, I'll be all right. You know, no one's got this. Like, and it's not even the design; it's the name. So it's really levels to this shit, man. But just be serious about it. So like, you know, if you have a name, my issue or problem that's currently being fixed is that technically somebody owns the name Ovrlkd, but if you know me and my brand, you would know it as Ovrlkd Us or Ovrlkd.us. So that's one thing that I made clear to him. He still pursues. So it's like me paying the $300 is just me making sure that I'm ahead of this dude, because the current trademark he has abandoned anyway, and that's not a good look. So I'm really it's just staying ahead, like knowing who your competition is.
Definitely.
If their shit's registered, if it's not, is your shit registered? If it's not, do it.
Registered, definitely.
LLC, DBA, Corp, like S Corp, whatever corporation you want to do, just do it because it personally gives you peace of mind. Honestly, like
it does.
I could fuck up.
Protection.
Yeah, you feel me? Like I could fuck up. Like honestly, it's good to have the cushion, and that was probably a big better example. LLC, yeah, I'm under limited liability. So it costs a little bit. Like I think every year when I renew it's like $800 or some shit like that. But I get a lot of protection plus the opportunity to grow past state lines. So that's sick. And what else is included in there? I mean, shit. Technically, people could work for me, like for Ovrlkd, right? Yeah. So people can be like, technically, like if I had the budget of, let's just say, $150K, I can go employ 10 people right now. Yeah. And we can hit the road. So it's like, it's cool. Like right now, it gives you access to a lot of shit. Like I could reach out for funding. It's a lot of good stuff. I don't know. I would recommend everybody does it though, because there's like a lot of shit I'm still looking into. Like, you know, I have a registered agent, but you know, we talk, but we don't talk like that. Mm-hmm. So.
And what does a registered agent do?
That's my middleman between my operations and the state senate. So like. And
that comes included when you become an LLC, or did you do that separately?
That's I mean it's included in the process, but it's all the same shit. Depending on who you do it with. That's what I'm saying. Like, don't shy LegalZoom. Like, there's other better things. You know, doing it yourself is very time consuming. But if you do it through LegalZoom and all that other shit,
all of that comes
Yeah.
together.
For sure. Making long story short, I just say look into it yourself because, man, honestly, I can tell you a bunch of shit. If you don't have a lawyer, then anything I'm saying could be fucking bullshit. So, just.
What is that? LegalZoom comes with a lawyer.
So here, I didn't do it through LegalZoom, but who did I use actually? ZB, Zen Business.
I've heard of them.
Yeah,
Okay.
so they're cool, they're quick. I was reading like a lot of reviews and shit before I went through with it because it was like $200. But yeah.
You gotta invest in yourself.
Got to.
Definitely. How do you measure success? Is it money, clientele, or happiness?
Right now, I want to say it's just like, it's really just the fact that I can wake up and do like what I'm doing right now. I don't want to say I'm successful yet, but I'm not gonna say I'm unsuccessful because I know people that want to do this that can't.
Yeah, that's true. And what do you say about the people who not can't, but are afraid to take that step to be like?
But shit, that's what I mean by can't. Like, that shit is like, that word is strong as fuck.
It is.
You know, I was telling myself I can't, but like, the moment you say you can, shit's endless possibilities. And that's why I look at it like, man, I don't think I'm successful like where I want to be, but I'm pretty successful. Like,
you're a business owner.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah, you know, you should be working out sometimes more than it don't. But just that being able to, like today I woke up and I'm like, yeah, you know what, I got an interview. I know I'm about to link with my girl Michelle. I'm about to talk to Hidden Jules, and you know they're gonna want to know what I'm doing behind the scenes. Like for that to happen, it's let's just say I look back at May this time last year, I don't think I was here.
So you measure your success by your growth.
Yeah, let's just say I measure it by my growth. Like, let's just say I don't measure it at all, honestly, because I'm not really like looking. I'm not. It's like I think I know when I'm going to be successful, and I think that the fact that I know I'm going to be successful is just it's like enough for me to
just keep going.
Yeah, literally, it's like that's enough gas for me. I know I'm gonna be successful, so I just gotta wake up and be here and do this right here. Do this. And we good.
I knew you would love that.
I love this right here. This thing right here. Come on, you wish your name was on this. But yeah, that's
How would you say you give back to your community?
Ah man, see, this is the thing, man. Like, man, niggas know me, alright? So like, for sure, one thing, I know what you really mean by give back to the community because there's a lot of people that have nothing, and I'm working on that. Like, I'm trying to step out of the fucking. Let me make some food for these people. There's enough people doing that. So I'm going to do something where, excuse me. I'm still thinking about what it is that I'm gonna do because I mean I've my brother Justin, with Native. And everybody kind of would know me from that before they know me from Ovrlkd, which is what I'm trying to change. That's my current battle right now. Yeah, but with that, we gave out sweaters.
Yeah.
I mean, like the real deal. Like, I mean, I remember when this school had like 50 like of the bomber jackets. Like, these shits are cheap to make or
Yeah.
But we gave out 50 of them, and along with some other hoodies, like we handed out pizza, we did sandwiches with hashtag lunch bag. I don't know if you guys remember that, but it was a movement they did in Lamert Park. So just knowing that we've been a part of shit like that, it makes me want to step out and do something much more effective, something bigger than what's already been proven to be effective. And so I don't know yet what I'm gonna do for the huge number of people that are homeless and hungry, and because it's more than just the United States, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
I'm trying to get to that point where I can talk to these motherfuckers like, hey, yo, we got 1 billion homeless people, right?
Yeah.
Until we have that conversation, ain't nothing getting fixed. So,
Definitely.
besides that though, I really just hand out free shit, and I'm down with that shit, honestly. Fuck y'all. 'Cause, I'll give out free socks, shirts, hats sometimes, like to people, just showing love. I know everything can't be sold and you can't become a millionaire overnight. So I figured that, you know, if you give someone something for free, they'll appreciate it 10 times more.
That's true.
That shit ain't true.
It's not true.
It's like 50-50. Because sometimes you show some love and people really would fuck. Like, you feel me? I get love shown. But I feel like niggas know me as a nigga that's like, if I get love shown, I ain't about to really abuse it. Yeah. And I'm going to show my gratitude and appreciation.
Yeah.
People I show love to, for the most part, be like, it's 50-50. It's 50-50. Because there's a lot of people that do, and if you do, you know that this ain't about you. But if you don't, like, fuck you, you know. Because people will come to me like I owe them free shit like that.
Like with a handout.
Yeah, like it didn't cost me thousands of dollars to make this shit, regardless of if it's 30 pieces or 100 pieces. Like,
you put money into it.
I put money into it.
Yeah.
And before you offer a dime, you ask for some free shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, and here we go again. It's not if the shoe. It's not if the shoe fits, cause like my niggas already know my niggas. This is my niggas. Like they're my niggas. They're my niggas.
Yeah.
But it's like other people that's like, I'm like, bro, you ain't.
Like, hey, here.
Gimme. No, that's that shit, man. There's a lot like the businesses really just opened me up to and just helped me with patience. I remember we talked last night, months ago, right? What was that?
It was in
February.
They came out of March to February.
So like, since then, all I can really say is just my patience has gotten way more solidified. Like even with family, just like knowing a lot of people don't want to see you do what you do. They want to see you be normal. And,
that's true.
And be an example of normalcy and mediocrity. And that shit is not in me or in a group of friends I kick it with. So it's just like you gotta be patient, man, with people because they sure can be persistent.
Patience is key, for real. It's definitely key. But how has your community shaped you, growing up in the communities?
I mean, I've seen enough of like LA County, to be honest, to where it's like, I feel like I can adapt damn near anywhere. You know, I can like I can walk through the hood. I live in the hood, but I don't live in the hood, but I'm in the hood. And you know,
it's levels to the hood.
It's really levels to the hood. Like, you know, if you watching this from fucking Calabasas, you know what I'm saying?
You don't even know who.
Yeah, don't ever let that shit be your mouth, okay? You know, just being around the Inglewood, Gardena, like, what else is going on? Like Watts, Compton. I'm in the middle of all Long Beach. Mm-hmm. So, you know, I get a mix of everything. And I do want to say, like, a lot of my inspiration comes from the streets. Just, like, shit I would wear comes from the streets. Like, you know, I'm not really, like, I mean, I put a suit on, but when I'm chilling.
When it's time.
Yeah, when it's time. When I'm chilling, though, with streetwear. I feel like my language, the way I talk, comes from, like, niggas I kick it with. Or niggas I kicked it with for years. You know. And then just being able to like know where to be and when to be there. Like that shit, for sure, learned it from the streets. Cause you know when it's time to be inside or you know when it's time to hit the fucking road. And I appreciate all that because you know it all plays a part into just life every day. Just knowing when and when not to do some shit. And I think I got all of that from the streets, and I appreciate that because shit, I could have been one wild soul, man. Like I seen one wild soul. No names gonna drop, but I seen one wild soul. We all went to school with this one wild soul, and just to be that close to one wild soul, just makes me appreciate that. Like you know, I and those around me are where we are today, and it shows me like that there's still work for us to do for those under us and around us because one of us has failed. And it sucks to say, but we can't let anybody else fail.
No, we gotta keep each other. You gotta keep each other balanced.
Balance, going up, getting this money. Just someone has some fun right here. And yeah, so I love my community. Sometimes they can be harsh, dicks, but
it makes you tough. It makes you strong.
Right.
Definitely.
So love y'all, man. Same time.
What would you like to leave the people with?
I really have mixed feelings right now. But hey, It's like I love y'all.
He love y'all.
And it's like fuck y'all. But it's like I love y'all more. Hey yo, my birthday's on fucking Thursday. Y'all probably gonna see this, later, but
But shout out, happy birthday, early birthday to you.
Nah, I love y'all again. One serious thing. One serious thing. Off the top of my head, one serious thing. Hey, people don't know how they feel until they know, for real. So, like, honestly, this is really coming from a real spot, like that ass. Just do you, man. Yeah. And like, people are gonna talk. People are gonna question what the fuck you do. People are gonna have 100,000 things to say about what you do, and they might be good and they might be fucking horrific. But
keep doing
hey, look, just smile, because as long as you stay happy and you can provide for yourself, and you're making something that you can leave behind, it ain't no wrong in what you got going on. So just do it. It's up to the next man to be smart enough to be a part of it or walk away. If they dumb and they feeding into some dumb shit, it ain't your fault.
At all.
Just get it how you get it and
keep grinding.
Keep grinding. That's my piece right there.
All right. Thank you, Ryan.
Thank you. Corona season.
Coronavirus.